finish, but before testing, we're still missing something, and basically this won't work because we have to stringify the response from the HTTP endpoint. But for that, I will create a folder. In this folder, I will put this name like libs, but we can have several libraries or helpers functions here. Inside that one, let me create a folder called API response JavaScript. And this will be like a handler function for all our lambda functions that we will create that will save us to like repeating code or having code duplicates. So for that, let's type this function. Basically, we will call it handler function, and it will grab our lambda function. Basically, we will wrap all our lambda function inside this handler, and we are going to return a function and that has an event and a context. And we will talk about this later. And then this will return a promise when this promise is resolved. And then after that, we will return then with the lambda function that we are passing or we are wrapping here with the arguments, event, and context. And when after that, let's type some. This will be like for basically run the lambda function that we wrapper. After that, we going to have another function response. We're gonna type this response body, and this will return an array with 200. That means okay with the response body, and this will be basically on success if everything goes flawless. And then on failure, let me type this. We will have a catch, and we're going to grab like the error, and then we're going to call. First, we're going to print in the console the error message that we receive, and then we will return using an array the 500 internal error, and then the error object will be error that message. We're going to put some semicolons, and after that we're going to return the HTTP response. So let's type another then. In this case, we will have another array. Will be the status code, and then also we will have the body of the response. And let's have an object with the status code, and then we will have the headers. In this case, we will have as header access control allow origin, and here we will select all the resources, and then the other one will be access control allow credentials, and this one will be true. And finally, we're going to return the body of the response from the lambda function using JSON stringify of that body. Great. So I think we are missing some semicolons here and here. Let me review quickly if I'm missing something else. But this is, as I mentioned, this is a wrapper, and we are basically handling the responses of our API, if it's our endpoint, if it's on success or if it's on error. And then if everything goes fine, then we are going to return the HTTP response with the status code, and then the headers allowing basically course access control allow origin, and then access control allow credential to true, and then the body will be in a JSON stringify format. So let's save this one and let's go to our first lambda, and we are going to import handler from, I think it was from, oh, I went too far, from libs, then API response. And then we have to do, basically we have to wrapper our main function. So we're gonna put this handler here. And let me see, I'm missing something here probably. Yeah, let's open parentheses, and I think here we need to close parentheses, and I will save this. So once we did that, adding like the wrapper, adding the handler in order to present like a proper HTTP treatment response with our lambda functions message return, then I think we can type serverless deploy one more time. And we are typing serverless deploy because we are adding a couple of libraries. This one, the API response, and also we made a change in the first lambda function.